Now, we're talking about how we like the big old world. My favorite thing about GTA 5 right now is the discovery, the distractions, right? I'm driving, and then a random event happens, and I have to go investigate, and then that takes me to another question, and then all of a sudden I forget what I was originally out to do. Tanner writes in, he says, there was a lot of buzz leading up to the launch of GTA 5 about the size of the map. While I understand this is a selling point to a lot of gamers, in the past I've struggled with some of these open-world games. To me, sandbox-style games usually come at the expense of good story, visuals, pacing, and gameplay. Sure, I love Fallout and Red Dead, but I typically prefer the linearity of Uncharted or Bioshock. Do you feel like open-world games are focusing too much on expanding the size of their worlds without filling them with interesting things to do?
It's the value of that world, right? So it's like, I love Arkham City, I love Fallout, I like a lot of open world games, but I agree that occasionally you kind of suffer from that, like, oh god, this area is like so similar to this other area I was just in, and even though the map is really big and it took a long time to get there, you had to fast travel, whatever, like, it doesn't feel different. What's cool about it, and I haven't even ever played GTA yet, but just watching over people's shoulders and even watching videos and stuff, like, those areas feel so different. It's not just that the world is big, it's that it is like you were in downtown LA and now you're in like the mountains of California and now you're like in this totally different rural area, and like that's what's so cool. It's not even just that it's big, it's the quality of that world and that experience. Everywhere you're going feels like a new area, and that to me is the accomplishment, not necessarily just the sheer size of it. I
like that you going to these different places. If you're out, in the desert with Trevor, or you're down in the city, or you're out with Franklin in like the ghetto, like that there's a different feel to each one of those. There's different characters around. There's different events happening. It isn't all just like you're saying copy and paste, right? That here's what's happening. You can only really hunt out by Trevor's area. You can only really like do therapy missions by Michael's and stuff like that. Like, it's really fascinating the way they've populated that world. Like, I think it's something people struggle with. In Fallout, for sure, I didn't feel like, oh man, like there's not enough to do here. You know what I mean? There's nothing in this world. And I don't feel that in GTA either. I mean, it might not be that there's a huge story mission everywhere you go, but there's definitely things to do, stores to hit up. I didn't even realize till today playing on the live stream that you can rob convenience stores and stuff. Like, they don't pop up on my maps. I never thought to go inside them. And then, we were going in and just holding them up and taking money. I was like, man, I didn't even know you could do this.
Yeah, it's so deep. That's the crazy thing. I mean, it's true, right? Like, yeah, like I put like hundreds of hours in Fallout 3. I was never bored with that game. I was never bored with Arkham City or any of these other open world games, Infamous, whatever. But like, it's a very different thing when you're like going from one area to another and basically doing the same thing, Borderlands, whatever. Like, you're essentially doing the same general task over and over and over again. Versus GTA just seems to mix it up in a way that like no other game really can on that like scale.
Yeah.
Users lose all sense of reality and enter another world. Remember, do not underestimate the power of PlayStation.